Who's there? Stay away! Don't take any more of me!
Oh, what happened to you? We left you with...
Trap!
How did you lose both of your legs?
Don't eat dinner.
Lee, did you follow him? Dinner's on the table.
Clementine!
Yeah, Lee, what's gotten into you?
He just had a start.
He could use some goddamn manners.
That guy from the woods, Kenny. You remember him? The guy we left in the trap. He's upstairs. When legs cut off, you're eating him!
That's crazy.
Now down.
You're scaring the kids, Lee.
Mom, I was eating that.
The bear traps we found in the woods? Well, they match the ones in the barn. And they're using them to trap people.
You're out of your skull!
The man Kenny and I found trapped in the woods is upstairs right now, with no legs! Brenda, tell me he's not being eaten right now.
It's true.
Please, someone!
Why did you do it, Lee?
Carly?
Why'd you kill me?
I didn't kill you.
I suppose you didn't kill Sam either.
I had to make a choice. I couldn't save you both.
You decide who lives and who dies. Is that why you killed Sam?
I barely knew you.
Is it easier to kill a stranger? Easier than killing your old friend?
You're better off not having to starve to death with the rest of us.
Fine, if that makes you feel better, Lee. Is Sam better off now, too? Maybe I just reminded you too much of her. She never loved you, you know. You can't save anyone, especially not that little girl who relies on you. She's as good as dead. Dead girl walking. What are you looking for, Lee? Second chances? I'll give you another chance. Can you save me this time?
Why did you do it, Lee?
Doug.
Why'd you kill me?
I didn't kill you.
That's not what you said at the trial, Lee. Story changing.
I had to make a choice. I couldn't save you both.
You decide who lives and who dies? Did you choose to kill Sam?
I barely knew you.
Is it harder to kill an old friend than to kill a stranger?
You're better off not having to starve to death with the rest of us.
Is that it? Maybe you like to kill. Maybe you like the control you get to take. Is that what happened with Sam? Careful, Lee. You could grow to enjoy being a killer. You think you're this group's savior, Lee? You can't save anyone. Especially not that little girl who relies on you. Now, she's as good as dead. Dead girl walking. I'll give you a second chance, Lee. Can you save me? And we got food!
And there would have been a lot more where this came from if Lee here had taken that sweet family up on their offer to stay. They even offered us dinner.
We can't trust strangers. Not with kids in our group.
You'd rather let them starve.
It wouldn't be safe for Clementine. That fence is overkill, and I didn't like the look of those guys.
Did you ever think about the rest of us? We got what, one basket of bread here? Jesus, Lee, what do you mean? What type of setup do they got?
You wouldn't believe it. They've got a dairy cow. And this fence. Oh man, this fence.
They got protection? Could be a better spot to stage our move.
Yeah, well, Lee didn't think so.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
It wasn't right for us. I didn't get a good vibe there.
Good vibe? Well, Christ, Daddy-o, I'm sorry the folks with the food supply and defenses didn't tickle your pretty pink ass.
By right for us, do you mean us or you and Clementine?
We need to think like a group, Lee. This affects everyone.
Then we vote to go back. If the majority agrees, Lee and Mark, you head back and tell them we changed our minds while we load up and meet you there.
And if we don't?
Then we'll stay in this wretched roach motel with your recreational paperweight over there. Plus, we stay close to Macon where we have access to the pharmacy. For Dad. Kenny? Katja?
We go.
Dad?
You betcha, pumpkin.
I say we do it. But I'll hang back to keep tabs on the motor inn, at least until after dinner tonight.
I'd like to stay too, if that's okay. I haven't had too much luck with strangers.
We know Mark's vote. Lee?
No, we stay. I am firm on this, regardless of any vote.
You're not even gonna ask Clementine, then? She's a big girl, aren't you, huh?
Lee, I'm very hungry.
What do you think of the place?
It's beautiful.
Thanks. That's mostly Andy and Mama's doing, though.
Looks like y'all have everything you need.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but usually we can trade food we do have for whatever we don't.
You're gonna need help around here.
I'm not gonna argue. One thing we can always use is more people. Yeah, that's one of the benefits of living out in the sticks. It's quiet.
So, how long have you had this farm?
Been in the family since before I was born. I just came down from Atlanta a few months ago when all the shit went down.
You're the ones who set those traps?
Yeah, can't leave Mama alone all day to go hunting. But with the help of your people, maybe we won't need them anymore. Bandits kept stealing our kill anyway, till we figured out how to rig the traps.
Your traps killed a man yesterday.
What are you talking about?
We found him out in the woods near the motel.
Oh, and you couldn't open it because we rigged the traps.
Why would you do that?
Bandits kept stealing our kill. Oh man, please don't tell Mama. She'd never forgive herself.
Traps? Do those work?
Used to. Nowadays, what the walkers don't get, the bandits do. We had to start rigging the traps and nobody else could open them. Don't go thinking you can raid them traps, neither. We started rigging the traps so those bandits couldn't open them.
I'm not gonna kill you, you son of a... You're already tainted.
Ever liked my dad. Even back at the drugstore when everyone thought Kenny's kid was fit, you went out of your way to side against him. But this? You have no right!
Here, I found these inside the house.
Oh God, thank you, Lee! Dad. Dad, here, take these. Come on, Dad, here you go.
He's gone, Lee. We all know it. Let him go, Lily. Do the right thing. Don't let him become one of those things.
I can't let you do this.
Back off!
Clem? Not now, Kenny.
Look, I don't mean to sound like we still gotta find a way out of here. If those guys come back, we're all dead. Look, there's an AC unit right there. I wanted to try to pull it off the wall. Like Larry thought.
Look, if you give me a hand, we can probably get that thing down.
That's not a bad idea. You're gonna knock me down again if I don't agree?
Look, I did what I had to, and you can't argue that we need to get the hell out of here. So suck it up and help me.
Fine. Give me a hand, Kenny.
Sure thing.
Give me a hand, Kenny.
Right, because you're always so eager to help me.
Told me about you. About what happened with the senator.
Lily,
Look, I don't care what happened in your past. Tonight I saw what kind of man you are. You could have killed every one of them, but you didn't. I think that says a lot. You know, Dad told me about you. What you did to the senator. I didn't think you had it in you, but after tonight... I just hope you're doing it for the right reasons.